What's up guys, welcome back to the project. And so in this lesson we're going to create the background for this project. By background I mean the floor, the background color, and also the text which is going to be behind this project. And in order to show you how this is going to look, let me just show you the complete project, for example. And here, as you can see, this is the floor, and as you can see it has a little bit noise on it. This is the background. It's actually a gradient from gray to white, and also we have a text here just saying new. So let's start with the background first. Let's go back to our project. Let's open layers, and the first thing we need to do is we need to go here and choose here gradient. And when we do that, gradient fill appears. So just press here, and when we press on it, now we can change our own and create our own gradient. So what do we need to do? First of all, press here. If you have here white and dark, make sure both of them are dark, so press here. And now basically this controls the opacity of the color, the arrows upstairs, not upstairs but on the top the arrows on the top, I'm sorry guys, the arrows on the top are controlling the opacity. So just press on this arrow, press opacity and make it 100%, so now it's completely black. And the arrows here control the colors. So for example, let's press twice on this color and let's make it white. Now you can see it's white. Let's press OK. Now let's press twice on this color here and let's make it a little bit gray, so not completely white, but as you can see now this is white and this is gray. Maybe a little bit darker. Yeah, now it's going from white to gray. So again, if you press on the arrows on the top, you can see opacity is now active, but if you press on the arrows on the bottom, as you can see the color is active. So they control different things. Also, of course, you can choose some of the standard gradients that Photoshop already has, but we don't need them. We actually need this one, so let's just press OK. And now also the style needs to be linear, angle like this, 90, scale 100, and if everything is alright, let's just press OK. Now we need to take this gradient and move it to the back so we see the skateboard. Perfect. Now when we're done with gradient, let's go to the floor. So in order to create the floor, we just need to create a rectangle and make it and put a gradient on it. So let's press right here and make sure we choose rectangle here. And now before we start drawing it, let's press on stroke and choose here this option so we don't have any stroke. And let's press on fill and choose here the third option, which is gradient. And also make sure you choose some of the, like, you can choose just the basic gradients that Photoshop has, for example this one, and we can change it later. And now let's start drawing. So we need to draw a floor like this approximately. Okay, and now we need to change its color. So if I look here, the first thing we need to look at is that this guy and the skateboard, they're a little bit down first of all, and also a little bit smaller. So if I go back here, you can see that this is really big. But also my image is actually small, so let me get a little bit closer. And now if we compare them, okay, what we can actually do, if you go here, you can see that here we have 116%. This is our view. This is how much we are zoomed in, 116%. But here it's like only 110%. So that's why it's like kind of a little bit different. So let's make it 116 again. And now we can compare them, both of them. Okay, so we need to bring the guy a little bit down, but we will do it later. First, let's make the right colors. So here the colors should be purple, like violet, and a little bit pink. So how do we do that? Let's press here. And how do we get that? So if we go to layers and press on rectangle, and if you go to properties, you will have gradient here, but you also have the same here. So it doesn't really matter. You can change it from here or from here. And let's press here. And so first of all, we need to press twice here and change the color. Let's select this color here, like this, a little bit darker. Yeah, perfect. If you want exactly the same color, you can just copy this code here to your Photoshop and you'll have the same color. Let's press OK. And now let's press twice on this color. And it should be also violet, but a little bit darker. Yeah, something like this. Press OK. Perfect. Now let's go back to layers. We also need to move this guy in the skateboard a little bit down. So let's press on the guy, and also let's choose the skateboard. So just hold Ctrl if you're using Windows. If you're using Mac, press Command and just press on both of the layers. Take your move tool and move them together like this. So now we need to add the text, and let's choose our text tool here. And before you start writing anything, so there is actually a special font that you will need to download in order to be able to create like the same text in this style, and you will find it in attachment files of the project. It's called Rhinos Rocks, and just medium 16 point is fine. Let's just press and start writing, and then we can adjust the style. So let's turn on caps lock, but actually you don't need to, because Rhinos Rocks has only the letters always in caps lock here. So just write new. That's it, and let's press OK. Now we need to style it. So first of all, let's press Ctrl T or Command T if you're using Mac, and hold Shift now. And now let's make this bigger. Yeah, something like this. And perfect. Let's press OK. So now we need to move them to the back. Let's take them and move them to the back. Now we need to change the colors. In order to do that, make sure you have text selected. Close this. Go here. Find here character panel. If you don't have it here, just go to Window, and here you will be able to find character panel and open it. And now we need to press on the color and make it not completely black, but like dark gray. We can also make it a little bit bluish actually. So let's change this to blue and move it a little bit here. So it's like dark gray and blue a little bit. As you can see, it actually makes a difference. Let's press OK. So now when we have done that, what we should actually do, so if I go back to here, I can see that my text is actually a little bit higher. And so let's choose our move tool and bring it up. So here as well, if you look at the text, it looks a little bit different. It's like squeezed. And how did I do that actually? Actually, I don't think that looks nice. I think the normal version looks better. But if you want to do the same version, how you can do that? Just press again Ctrl T or Command T if you're using Mac on the text. Press right and choose here. Wait, okay. We need to choose perspective, but as you can see, we can't choose it because we have a text. So let's press cancel. What we need to do actually, press right here and choose convert to smart object. And now we're in smart object, so we can again do Ctrl or Command T, press right, and here we have already perspective. And now if I do like this, as you can see, it's like getting in the perspective. So if I do it too much, it will be like this. We can make it a little bit, I mean, as I said, like just press OK, you can make it to look like this, but I don't really like it. I like it the normal way, and I will just go back, edit, step backwards, so it's back to normal. Now the last thing we need to do is we need to add, you see these points here, this is actually noise. So we need to add noise to this floor. How do we do that? And as you can see, it's the colors are a little bit different, but it doesn't really matter. You can always do like different colors, and you can adjust it according to your taste. I like this as well. So now we need to press right on our rectangle and choose here convert to smart object. And now let's press twice on it and call it floor. Now let's go to filter, noise, add noise. And when we do that, you can add like 12 noise, and as you can see, we already have here visual noise. If you make it too much, it's going to look too much, like ugly already, but don't make it too much. So make it like 12, for example, press OK, and that's it. So we are done with the background for this project. And I know this guy a little bit like here, if you look here, he is closer to the floor, but it doesn't really matter because we can change it anytime soon, and we will be able to change it in After Effects as well when we actually start animating the object parts. That's it for this lesson. I hope you liked it, and see you guys to the next lesson. Bye.